The Institute for Priestly Formation, located in Omaha, Nebraska, in partnership with Spirit Catholic Radio, is pleased to present the Lenten Reflection Series, The Journey to Jerusalem. Join Father Mark Toups as he helps us walk with Jesus on his journey to Jerusalem.
Friday of the 5th week of Lent.
My brothers and sisters, welcome back to the journey. It's only now 2 days before we enter into Jerusalem, the crowning capstone of this amazing journey to Jerusalem that we've been on. The journey is winding down. His triumphant entry into Jerusalem is just days away, and the pace is inching to a crawl. With Jerusalem in their sight, it says in John 12:1, Jesus came to Bethany. Bethany was a mere 2 miles away from Jerusalem, a safe respite in the shadows of the great Jerusalem. Bethany was the home of Lazarus and his 2 sisters, Mary and Martha. We see in the scriptures that Jesus loved them dearly, and we can intuit that Bethany was a safe place for him. He could be himself. He could laugh, he could reminisce, and he could steal sacred moments alone to pray. As Jesus trusted Mary, Martha, and Lazarus, Bethany was also a safe place for the deepest inner circles of the pilgrimage, mainly the apostles and Jesus' mother. Now, of course, the Blessed Virgin Mary was on the journey to Jerusalem. Her whole life was a prologue for it. Mary rejoiced in the mercy. She would have witnessed the scandal. She would have shuddered at the confrontation, and she would have been sobered by the conspiracy. Of course, Mary was there. And a silent river of intercession in love with her Son poured through her heart. So imagine the scene as sunset enveloped Bethany. While the day was winding to a close, Jesus embraces Mary's arm and gently leads her outside. And there, as only a son can look at his mother, he prepares her for the upcoming days: betrayal, trials, torture, crucifixion. These Bethany days were sacred, for they were necessary preparation. And there's no doubt that Jesus would have taken time to prepare his mother for what was to come. However, Mary's preparation began 33 years before. As she presented her son to the Lord, a righteous and devout man, Simeon, forewarned Mary in Luke 2:35 that you yourself a sword will pierce. Mary knew a long time ago the price tag for her messianic motherhood, and she knew the deep pain inflicted by her son's death. Mary lived ready, yet Jesus prepares her now. Even though Jesus prepares her now, the Father had prepared her a long time ago. And what about you? Today, Friday of the 5th week of Lent, are you ready? Are you ready for Jerusalem? Are you prepared for next week and all that will happen? Today, I would encourage you to spend some time and steal a peek at how Jesus prepares Mary. Then prepare yourself for the entrance into Jerusalem. For your prayer today, I would encourage you to pray with Luke 2:35, as well as the scene that's in the scriptures but not expressed by the scriptures. Imagine Jesus being with Mary and preparing her for his entrance into Jerusalem. What's it like? What do you think Jesus said to her? And imagine how he would have looked at her. Imagine how Mary would have looked back at Jesus and how she would have received the news. Be there. Let them invite you into that scene and ask them to prepare you for your entrance into Jerusalem. God bless.
To listen to today's reflection again, or to order a copy of the Journey to Jerusalem booklet with the daily readings, the website is www.priestlyformation.org. Join Father Mark Toups during this Lenten season as he helps us walk with Jesus on his journey to Jerusalem.